What's up, guys? This is Will of Will's Gadgets and More, back with another video doing a 2-week follow-up on the Google Pixel 5a 5G. So this was a gift from Google, hashtag Team Pixel. This was my first time being invited in and accepted to be a official member of Team Pixel. So that was a blessing and an honor to me. And so now I've been using this device for a couple of weeks. And I want to attempt to give you my thoughts and opinions on this device after using it in rotation with other devices for the last 2 weeks. So this device is a fantastic device. You can pick it up for about $450. And I think in that price range, you're not going to find any other devices that's going to match up with this because this device has great build and it has some great cameras and great performance as well. So on the outside of it, this is what they call mostly black, but it looks mostly green to my eyes. But it is a beautifully crafted device here. So what they did with this edition of it, they added a aluminum frame and backing to it. And they also made this IP67 dust and water resistance as well. So on the top of it, you see you got a microphone here. We still have that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is cool. A lot of phones are getting away from that. You got your SIM card tray over here. At the bottom, you got your speaker, microphone, and Type-C charging port. And then on this side, you got your volume up and down. And you have your textured volume power button here that has a light, I would say olive green color to it. I'm not sure what color that is, but it does have a different color there to distinguish itself a little bit there. And then on the back of it, you're going to have your camera right here. So you got a 12 megapixel camera and a 16 megapixel wide, 16 megapixel camera. One is wide and the other one is ultra wide. Now, these cameras are capable of shooting 4K 60 frames per second. And we're going to get into that a little bit later in the video. And they are great cameras to me. So also, you have your fingerprint sensor here, which is great. And then you have your Google logo down at the bottom. Fingerprint sensor on this works awesome, man. No issues with this thing at all. And on the front, you're going to have your 8 megapixel camera, which is capable of shooting 1080p at 30 frames per second. And it's just a little hole punch over to the side, which I like. Then you're going to be looking at your 6.3-inch 1080 by 2400 display here. Now 415 ppi, and this is Gorilla Glass 3. So this display is awesome, man. As you can see, this wallpaper that I have here is very colorful and vibrant. I do like that this is near bezel-less around here. And the 6.3-inch on this device is pretty manageable. As you guys can see, I can just about reach every angle and corner of this device with no issues at all. Watching movies on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, or watching your YouTube videos, this device is going to be great. The screen size is excellent, and you're going to get some beautiful colors out of this device, and it's going to look excellent. So next, this device has stereo speakers. You have one here, and you have one at the bottom. You're going to get some great sound out of this device. The speakers are actually pretty good on this. I put them up against the iPhone 12, I believe, and they held their own. These speakers are definitely great on this device, and you're not going to have any issues listening to your favorite movies, music, or whatever you want to use the speakers for. And if that's not good enough, you can always take your favorite pair of headphones and plug them right in and keep it moving like that. So this device has a 4680 milliamp battery. And I can tell you that this thing is a battery beast for sure. You're not going to have to worry about battery life on this. I didn't take any screenshots on it, and I haven't really actually measured it. But if I would have to guess, I'm going to say that I'm getting at least 10, 12 hours screen on time easily. And that's not measuring it. That's just going on what I feel like it's getting, because I rarely have to charge this device at all when I'm using it. This has as far as performance on this, now you're going to get some great performance on this. I did a I guess you could call it a speed test or app opening comparison. That's what I like to call it, just to see how the two devices handle certain apps. Between this and the iPhone 12, and this device held its own. So this is running the Snapdragon 765G processor. This has 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. So you're not going to have any issues opening up your favorite apps, having apps running in the background while relaunching the apps. I didn't have any issues with apps having to restart on this. If you want to do some casual gaming, you're not going to have any issues with this, playing your favorite games on it. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to play the really high intense games on it, but you're going to be able to play some of your casual games on it and not have any issues at all. So performance is great on this. I have no issues with this device at all. Now, talking about getting back to the cameras, the cameras are great on this device, as always with Google Pixel devices. You're going to take some excellent photos. You're not going to have any issues with the photos on this. Now, video capture on this, I did have a little issue when I was trying to shoot 4K at 60 frames per second. My device, and I know other people's devices are shutting off at different times, but when I try and shoot 4K 60 on my device, it will shut off around the 3-minute mark. Now, when I shot 4K 30, I had no issues with the device at all, but the video quality is great on it. It will shut off at certain times when you're trying to use 4K 60. I'm never going to use this device for shooting 4K 60 anyway. It was just a demonstration to see comparison between the iPhone 12 and this device. Now, I did do 4K 30 comparison with my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, and there was no issue with overheating on it at all. So other features that this device have, this has the car crash detection. So if you're in a crash, it will notify the appropriate personnel. This has Google Assistant. This has the, I'm not sure what it's called, but you can add your favorite music. This will identify and add your favorite music on it. And one other thing that I like on this, the call assistant. That is a dope feature to me, and I really like it. For phone calls, this makes excellent phone calls. And overall, my opinion of this device, using it for the first 2 weeks, it is excellent. Excellent battery life, excellent cameras, excellent build. You don't have to worry about it getting splashed with water or being out in the elements with it. You're going to be good. So for $450, it's a win, man. Hashtag Team Pixel. Will's Gadgets and More, I'm out.
Perfect.